The Kaiju in the Room by Afdhaal. My conversation with Shan went sideways 32 seconds after I had made initial contact. "Hey, how are you?" I asked.
I'm doing fine now.
She said.
How are things?
"Great, all good. How about you?" Polite, pitiful smile. "All right, sorry, I've already asked. Sorry, doing some grocery shopping?" That was as far as we got before she screamed in my face and sprinted away at full pelt. It took me a few devastating seconds to realize that her reaction hadn't been directed at my impeccable conversation skills, but more towards the kaiju that was rearranging, rather violently, the market square we stood in. Consequently, I chose to emulate Sean's scream and flee. Now, I'm crouching on the cobblestone sidewalk beside her. The two of us hide behind an overturned cart that had previously housed an exotic array of whole fruits, now pulped. My expertise in kaiju was strictly limited to the Godzilla movies Sean and I had half watched, half slept through during happier times. The Hollywood versions often destroyed large buildings with relative ease. Therefore, I feel entirely justified in having a panic attack behind this flimsy plywood excuse for protection. It may actually be safer for us to turtle in a cardboard box, no splinters, quicker death, etc. Shan clutches my left hand as we cower and I forget about my impending kaiju-related pulverization for a moment. The thumps of the creature's massive feet seem to harmonize with my heartbeats. A montage of a possible future reunion blossoms in my mind. She makes the first move.
We should get out of here. Where's your car?
I'm still stuck in her caramel eyes. I remember the birthmark on the left one that only reveals itself when she rolls them. I rode my uniwheel, I say. She shows me her birthmark. Shan huffs, then drags me out of our unreliable cover and into the protection of a heavily graffitied park bench. And, as if on cue, a scaly kaiju tail disassembles the deserted cart. Her face contorts as I take stock of our new vantage in the ongoing carnage. She seems to be processing her thoughts into an epiphany. There is not much forehead space left for her eyebrows to climb.
Ow?
She says, almost whispering.
Are you doing this?
I search her eyes for clarity, and when I don't find it, I point a questioning finger at the kaiju who is now busy conducting a crash test on a 2007 Toyota Camry. The kaiju? Her nostrils flare the way they used to when I'd forget to take the bins out. A hastily skimmed kinesics subreddit had taught me that the expression usually conveyed a sense of exasperation. Shan grips my upper arms as if she's gearing to violently shake me out of a stupor.
Owl, look at me. Is the dinosaur here because of you?
What? Of course not, I say.
You know what I'm talking about.
She isn't buying my innocent facade. She's forcing me to confront the truth. I peer at the ground in the hope that I won't have to admit it.
Owl, please. People are in danger.
Her grip tightens with desperation. I feel the silver band of her engagement ring dig into my skin and abruptly, memories resurface. The big, angry Bengal tiger at my 10th birthday party. The panicky ostrich on results day. The post-proposal cat infestation. More. Shan reads my face like it's a confessional blog post. She's intuitive like that.
Why is the dinosaur here? What did you feel?
I considered telling her that it was my conversational faux pas that had led to the manifestation of a 30-foot-tall radioactive monster, and not the deep pit that had set up shop in my stomach when I happened to wheel past my ex-girlfriend and her shiny new diamond ring. Ultimately, I stay silent. Shan probably deduces the truth from how I am unable to look anywhere else but at the ring, which definitely wasn't the one I had proposed with.
Okay.
She says with an understanding nod. Her cheeks flush with embarrassment or relief. I need to consult the kinesics forum on this one.
Well, you know the process, Owl. How do we get rid of this one?
A part of me wants to be insulted by her matter-of-fact tone, as if I were one of her uncooperative kindergarten students needing hand-holding. But she is, frustratingly, right. The kaiju is the product of 1 year, 11 months, and 22 days of silent fermentation in the residual fumes of our relationship, activated by my shock at the brutally abrupt appearance of Sean's engagement ring. He is my responsibility. He has overstayed his welcome, and now people are in danger. The 10th birthday Bengal had left once my parents had shown him how much I could enjoy my party all on my own. The ostrich had pulled its head out from under my couch and vanished immediately after I accidentally stumbled across the exam result I had been avoiding. The cat invasion took its time but eventually ceased a few weeks after Sean had moved out the last of her things. Considering its propensity for destruction, the kaiju will require a far more active approach. I nod to Sean, pat her head, and immediately cringe at what was intended to be a heroic goodbye. She flashes me a compassionate smile in return. Buoyed by this, I make my way past the debris to the towering kaiju. He's resting on his haunches, a careless tail lacerating the cobblestone as it waggles behind him. I take a seat next to him on the remnants of a ravaged concrete column and immediately drown in the smell of what seems to be rotting fish set on fire over a burning tire. I play down my disgust in case the kaiju takes offense. "Hey, bud," I say in my most pacifying voice, stretching the syllables. "I think it's time for you to leave." Sweet electric blue, terrifying eyes look down at me inquisitively from way up high. My voice cracks. "Yeah, I know. I'm sad angry too. But she's moved on, and we need to accept that, right?" The question flops off his big dumb head and falls back onto me. "Right." I turn to glance at Sean. The top half of her head sticks out above the park bench, eyes scanning for developments in my peace talks with the kaiju. I hope that my smile reassures her that things are relatively under control. When I turn back to my kaiju friend, he is no longer there. In his place, there's a swarm of flies. I hear the sirens of emergency vehicles on their way, and that deep pit in my stomach is slowly sealing itself up.